Hello everyone and welcome back to our channel, and today we are back with a new episode of iRacing Road to 2K. And in the last race you saw that we were racing in Roar before Daytona, and we had a terrible race. We started pretty good, lost our internet connection and lost a lot of iRating. And after that we had quite a bit of races that we didn't post about, so here are the results. You can have a look and see. We had pretty good results, pretty bad results, but all of the races were pretty normal and boring, so I didn't post it about them here. This is also not a great race, but this is my first race in the rain in Porsche Cup, and it went pretty well. I was surprised by my driving. So let's get started. So we have qualified P3 in the race, and we were pretty satisfied with that result. We are waiting for the green light, and we are racing in Porsche Cup in Road America, and I absolutely love this track. So we have to be very careful. We have already lost one position at the start, but I am not worrying about it a lot. I am just trying to survive T1 mayhem and get through this race. As you can see, we have already lost a place, but that's all right because this is a long race, and people generally make a lot of mistakes in the race when it's raining. But we have to be also very careful because some guy who must have messed up the qualifying lap in rain will catch up to us pretty quickly. And so what we have to do is just survive this rain and try to finish in a good position. We are on a good roll in gaining momentum in the iRating, and we have a car right alongside us, so we will leave him space. And we had a moment under braking, but we keep it under control. But the guy in black and red Porsche is not able to keep it under control, and we will gain that place back. And as you can see, P2 and P3 are already fighting for position, and I think P1 is getting away. Yeah, you can see he is pretty far away, not even a lap completed, and we are also under attack by P5. So we will have to keep an eye out on the guys right in front of us who's battling for position, and the guy right behind us. I think he is a pretty fast driver, and we will try to avoid to crash out in this section because this is really slippery here. Everyone is struggling, no one is trying to make a move. Now, all of them are trying to survive. P1 is away. I think he will just cruise to victory. And there is an incident right in front of us. The blue and yellow Porsche crashes. I don't know what happened, but there was some kind of miscommunication. I'm asking the guy right in front of us what happened. He tries to explain what happened, but this is where he will make a mistake. He was trying to talk and brake, and he is also going right. And because of that incident, we had to lift a lot. So this guy will try to make a move on us, and he has an on us, and we have a slight tap. Thankfully, there is no incident point, and he has overtaken us. But in one lap, we went from P3 to P4, up to P2, and down to P3 again. But this guy in red Porsche is pretty fast, and he will just pull away from us. As you can see, let's watch the replay and see how that happened. We are on board with yellow and blue Porsche, and the guy in white, blue, and brown Porsche, I think he will have a snap oversteer. He was going off to the grass, but he came back on the track, and there was some kind of miscommunication, and the Porsche just hit him from behind. I think this was just a racing incident and no one to blame. And you can see under braking, the guy overtakes us on the outside. It is the raining racing line, as you know. The part which is less used has more grip, so he was able to make a move on us. After a few laps, at the end of lap 2 and starting of lap 3, P2 had already catch up to P1, but you can see there is a big smoke in the gravel, and P2 is off, and we will again able to be in the battle for P1. As you can see, P1 is not that far ahead of us, but we have caught up to P2, but I don't think so we will be able to make a move on P2. So let's look at the replay and see what happened between P1 and P2. As you can see, P2 is right behind P1, but I think he's too far away to make a move on P1. Let's see what happened. I think he's quite far back, around 2 seconds. Oh, just going to turn when he just locks his wheel and make a mistake. It is so easy to make a move. Lap 4,
The
and
leader's
there
gone
is
off.
an
You got a
incident
dry
right
car
in
on the
front of us,
left.
and the leader has gone off. We might be able to finish in P2 because I think he will have a lot of damage in his car.
Car number 12, B license.
The next car's the leader. You're pulling away
And
from
while
the car
racing in
behind.
this
The
Porsche
gap
Cup
is
in the rain,
9.8
I
seconds.
have finally learned the trick how to be a decent driver in rain. Just brake offline because there is a lot of grip offline. I was getting faster and faster every lap, but not as fast as the guy in red and black Porsche. Let's look at the replay and see what happened to P1. As you can see, P1 was feeling the pressure of the Porsche behind him, and I think he didn't lift at the kink, and he just turned in and he lost all of the grip. Lap 5, and P1 brakes on the slippery side of the track, and he is off, and we are up to P2 on lap 5. This is going all according to plan, or I think there was no plan. I just wanted to be safe. Lap 6, we are behind P2. We brake a little deep, but we have a lot of
You
grip,
got a dry car on
and
the left.
P1 is off. No one
The
is
next
able
car's
to
the leader.
keep it under control in this rain, especially who is at P1. This is a second incident from a guy who is in P1, but I still don't think we will be able to overtake him, but he might have some damage. So at least let's give him a fight for P1. As you can see, we are still gaining a lot of time. We are learning how to drive a consistent, decent pace in rain. But you can see P2 is really fast, and he has started to get
You're
away
gaining on
from
the car in
us.
front. The gap is 1.4
So we will have to settle down
seconds.
for P2, and this will be a really good result. Keep that in mind, we have 0 incident point in this race. So I will take that as a victory. 0 incident point, P2 will be a pretty good result for us. As you can see, we are braking on the rougher side of the track, and we are gaining a lot of time. And we are keeping up with the guy in front of us. I think he is struggling for grip a lot. He has some damage. Let's try to overtake him, and I think we can win this race. But little did we know that he will be pitting in this lap. I think he has a black and white flag, and we are flabbergasted. You could see it on our face. We were asking him what happened to his car, but I
The
guess
leader's pitting now. New bus,
it was
lap
his.
leaders. Okay, you are the
He
leader.
might have
We're in
received
a
a
podium position.
black and orange flag. Now all we have to do is survive this rain and bring it home. But it's easier said than done. Let's look at the replay and see what happened with this guy, because he was driving a pretty fast and pretty decent. He's under control in braking. I think he's going to lose it. And while giving the power, he just loses it, makes the same mistake as the last guy.
No, 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 no. Wait.
And we also have a cold ground moment of ourselves, but we are able to keep it under control. At lap 8, we are P1, and the car behind us is far away. And finally, in lap 11, with 0 incident point, we were finally able to finish this race in P1 with 0 incident point. And I think we did 0 overtaking in this race. We won this race just by being consistent
That'd be a good feeling. Congratulations.
and keep it under control in the bikes. So guys, if you like this video, please like, share, subscribe to the channel. We are trying to reach 100 subs by end of January. Thank you.